Greetings, Ascended Nation. So I'm coming to you with a download, okay? If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I greatly and truly appreciate it. So, yesterday when I was taking my bath showers, my spiritual bath shower, I got a couple downloads. This is going to be the first of many. All right, a lot of it was like music that was coming through, in which I'm going to break it down to see what comes out for the collective. So I did get these two downloads that I got. It was, well, the first two I'm starting off with is I heard Surgeon General. Okay, so something could be significant here about like Surgeon General. Okay, it's crazy because I don't know if that's, I think, is that under the CDC? I think. Hold on, y'all. Let me look it up. Y'all know. Let me see if it's under the CDC. Because for some reason, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let's see something. The Surgeon General of the United States is the leading spokesperson of public health matters and is responsible for issuing reports on health issues, including tobacco use and smoking cessation or cessations. The Centers of Disease Control and Prevention is part of the U.S. Public Health Service Commission Corps, which includes the Surgeon General's office. So yes, yesterday, as I'm taking my bath, I heard Surgeon General, okay? So something could be significant here about Surgeon General. It says the CDC's website provides access to various reports and advisories issued by the Surgeon General focusing on health-related issues and public health initiatives. So y'all know that I've been picking up the CDC for a minute, okay? I did see the shooting that took place in Atlanta the other day. So now I'm picking up on the Surgeon General. Okay, so something is significant here about the Surgeon General. And then I heard the part from Training Day when Denzel said, I get surgical with this shit. Okay, so, and we know that Denzel character, one of my favorite movies, but Denzel character, he was a corrupted cop. Okay, so something could, wow, spirit. Oh my God. So something could be significant here about corrupted officials. Okay, so yeah, let's see. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, in that in disclaimer, remember to take what resonates in this reading, what does not, leave it right here. Okay, this is all alleged, but if I'm not mistaken, there was an officer that died in that shooting that took place the other day. Okay, so let's see. I do got my archetype deck. I got tarot, I got kipperish, I got a mixed oracle, and then I got my truth seller oracle. All right, let's see. Spirit, what do we have when it pertains to this download? Surgeon General, Training Day, the movie Training Day. I get surgical with this shit. Oh, I'm surgical with this shit. Okay, something could be significant about somebody being boastful. Okay, I am getting that energy too. Because we know Denzel Washington, he abused the authority that he had. Okay, so that is coming through. All right, Spirit, what do we have here? I'm also hearing something about like, there is like something where people making it hard for others. Okay, so something is significant about that. People making it hard for others. Okay, and with me saying that, that could go, many different ways. But one of the ways that I'm picking up on is that even if you are an upstanding cop, right? Something could be significant. It's something about like the circle. Okay, so, and I spoke about this a long time ago, and it has something to do with like, say for instance, if you're the good cop, right, and the bad cops having an issue with you because you are an upstanding cop. Okay, so that's coming through. And then if we revisit, like I said, the movie Training Day, if you have not seen that movie, see it. It is amazing. But and it's so crazy because now Spirit is taking me back. Yesterday I saw where Denzel Washington was getting a reward. He was like honored for something. Okay, so Denzel Washington could be definitely significant, but we know in the movie Training Day he had an issue with the Caucasian cop because he was a good cop. Okay, so we got rescuer coming out. Okay, so it says assumes that the rescue will reciprocate, keeps the rescue one needy. So like I said, the topic at hand, the download is the Surgeon General. Okay, like it said, the Surgeon General is a part of the CDC. Okay, that's what I saw. Like it's a part of the health organization or whatever it may be. Okay, so something surrounds keeping the needy. Okay, something surrounds that. We got King on the bottom. I keep saying that King energy. Okay, we then got tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. Abuse of power overall. Abuse of power overall. And then with that line, I'm surgical with this shit. Something can have something to do with like surgeons, doctors, okay, people in the healthcare industry, the healthcare field, period. Spirit is giving me an energy of that they have something about the healthcare field being under judgment. Okay, people in the healthcare field, people who are supposed to protect and serve but abusing that power, being under judgment. Okay, we then have femme fatale. So it says inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. Yeah, because something has something to do with. Okay, so if I'm looking at this from a masculine perspective, something has something to do with like emotions, like manipulating. Okay, manipulative when it pertains to emotions. Okay, something can also be significant here. Of course, the obsession with the greed, right? With money and power is significant. Something also has something to do with lust, I'm hearing. Yeah, because I'm seeing Spirit just gave me a flash of the king, and I just mentioned king. Okay, so that's why y'all showed me that. Okay, so I keep forgetting his name, Osmosis or something like that, Osmosis or Osmotis or something like that. Okay, so I'm getting that again. All right, Spirit. Yeah, power and current energy. We got Prince in reverse. Now, I did just see something on about the royal family, the Prince as well. Spirit Show gave me a flash of them. Something going on when it pertains to, I don't know, something going on. Okay, but we got using power for self aggrandizement. Okay, whatever that means. Child, hold on, let's look it up on our handy dandy computer, because I don't know what the hell that means, and I'm not gonna pretend like I do. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Hold on. So it says refers to the action or process of promoting oneself or enhancing one's own reputation, power, or status. So we got two cards here talking about power. Okay, often in an excessive or arrogant manner. It typically involves exaggerating one's own achievements or importance. This behavior can stem from an exaggerated sense of one's importance, influenced by culture, psychological factors. In essence, it is about acting to enhance one's power or reputation, often in a boastful manner. Remember, I said that. I just said that. I said I was something about someone being boastful. Yeah, so I'm getting to like ego, like very egotistical type energy. Okay, thinking more of yourself than what you should. We got Queen on the bottom, so it says becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling and demanding. So yeah, we got I seen the King card, then we got Prince here, and then we have Queen here, and we got a femme fatale energy as well. I'm getting like, I'm going back, like Spirit is taking me back to like that overseer energy again, right? Possibly people that you don't see often, if you see them. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. Yeah, once again, these are like your shadow government, or the ones that hide behind the scenes, right? The ones that are afraid to show their faces, okay? Yeah, these are the manipulators, the orchestrators, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. All right, so let's see. Let me grab my mixed oracle. So we got make it rain, and then we got date. So money. That's just taking me back to the whole greed field thing once again. Yeah, like people dating for money, and yeah, we got childish and date again. Something could be significant about dating children. Okay, I am getting that too. Alright, Spirit. What is this rescuer energy? Keeping people needy. With this download that I got. Why is the rescuer card here for this download? So we got wants you back. So something could be significant here where someone that you're connected to is connected into this. Okay? Because like I told y'all, this is like one big... Spirit is showing me like a dot, right? And say for instance, if you branch out from that dot. Like branch out every direction you can from that dot. Okay? It's kind of like I said, categories with many subcategories. That's what I'm picking up, okay? And it's like 1,000,001 people in those subcategories, okay? Or thousands, I shall say, thousands in those subcategories. So something that could have started off so small, you know what I'm saying? Just branching off. That's what this is, okay? So it's like it's people connected to people, okay? All right, Spirit. What is this? And yeah, we got moving on at the bottom. Thank you. Next. This is somebody you walked away from. So it's somebody that you walked away from that's tied into this energy. So Surgeon General, something surrounding health, something, health, the health or something like that, which we know is all tied into the corrupted government or government. Okay. And then, like I said, I get surgical with this shit from the movie Training Day, which is about a corrupted cop, Denzel Washington. Okay. Yeah. Corruption. What is this child nature here? What is this child nature here for this download that I got, Spirit? And I did mention children too. Yeah, we got fake flexing. So it says act rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, etc. This child nature card says tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. So yeah. With this fake flexing, clarifying this child nature is giving me childish. Okay, because I did see the childish card. Something is significant here about, like I said, this is giving me beta energy. Okay, so whatever this is, this fake flexing energy, this is somebody that, like, say for instance, whoever is paying them, whoever they answer to, right, is paying them, is compensating them. But it blows up their ego. Like, it makes them feel on top of the world because they're being protected. Right? They're corrupted as fuck, but they're being protected. They can go out here and fuck a child and won't get arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of shit that's going on, and this is the type of shit that these people are under judgment for. Yeah, I can't make it up. We got secretive at the bottom. Sneaky, mysterious, hiding information. I cannot make this up. Okay? So to keep their skeletons hidden, they are the lapdog. This goes back to that lapdog energy. For somebody that's over top of them. And then the person that's over top of them is a lapdog for somebody else. And it keeps multiplying like that. Okay? What's the femme fatale for this download that I got? What is the femme fatale here? Thug. Okay? So something is significant here about it says inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. So this could be a feminine that has like, okay, so I can read this two different ways, well, multiple ways. The first two energies I'm picking up off of this is a feminine energy that's like manly, that acts manly, like a femme fatale, but they're ruthless, they're rugged. I'm hearing, okay, something like that. All right, and then I'm picking up the energy of this actually being a masculine energy. But they have this femme fatale attachment. Like they have this feminine fatale energy. This, what is this? This other personality, I shall say. Alter ego. Thank you, Spirit. This alter ego. Okay? Yeah. Something is also significant here about a setup chick. Okay, so I'm picking up a setup energy as well. Yeah, this person is all about money and power. This person could have, because on this thug card, it's like somebody getting arrested. This person could have like some sort of power or authority, like some sort of shot caller I'm picking up on. Yeah, so this could be somebody that like this could be a warden. Something could be significant about a warden, a governor, a mayor. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, somebody who turns the other cheek, because my cheek started itching. Somebody could turn the other cheek. Okay, this is somebody that, okay, so like I said, this is someone who can remember I just said somebody can go out here and do something, be a predator, and whoever this is, you know, bypass this. This could be a lawyer, this could be a judge. Okay, yeah, this is somebody that has these individuals on a string, right? Like I've said time and time again before, a lot of these masculines, these criminals, they're repeat offenders. Okay, just point blank period. And I'm not talking about men who get incarcerated, you know what I'm saying, and they learn their lesson and they come out or whatever, like petty shit. You know, I'm not talking about that. Because people make mistakes. No, I'm talking about bottom of the barrel, disgusting individuals. That's what I'm saying. Okay, ones that that need to be thrown under the jail. This is what I'm picking up on. It's a feminine here, or someone who sits in a higher position that sweeps shit under the rug. I'm also picking up somebody who could sleep with inmates. Okay, so something is significant about somebody who sleeps with inmates. Something is significant here about somebody who possibly sleeps their way to the top as well. Okay, what's this Prince energy? A tower. Rock bottom. I'm telling you. And I told y'all. Now, Spirit is taking me back to the reading that I did about, I told y'all this is why they shadow ban me. But it's going to be revealed anyway. My prophecies still are going to take place. Okay? Takes me back to the illegal government experiments, the corrupt government officials reading that I did. If I remember, I'll try to put it in the description, because the Prince card and the King card showed itself in that reading. Okay, the King card also came out for the Osmodeus or Osmodeus. Y'all know what I mean. That reading as well. Okay, but we got rock bottom. The King card also came out for somebody else. I can't remember what reading I did. But yeah, there's a lot of them. So, karma, jail, legal issues, rock bottom. This Prince. Remember I told y'all, Spirit showed me the Prince the other day. Okay? And some things is going on. But I didn't even look at it. I got a notification and I was like, okay. But yeah, something is significant about that. That's what I'm picking up. Yeah, massive regret. Somebody is regretting something, some sort of guidance that they took. Some sort of guidance that they received. This could even be people around this person. Yeah, something is significant about a prince and a king. Okay, so, and this does not have to just talk about, you know what I'm saying, the royal family. This could talk about another prince, because I'm also, Spirit has been showing me an Indian couple. Okay, for some reason they just randomly started popping up. Okay, so but I know it said something about a prince and a queen, and yeah, my ear is going off. So yeah, something is significant about that. All right, let's see. All right, let's see what we got. So somebody here is shadow banning you. Okay, they're trying to, like I said, we got discovery, and then we got in for a rude awakening. Like I said, yeah. The prophecy is going to take place regardless. It doesn't matter the shadow band, and it does not matter the trying to slander, you know, the prophets or prophetess names. It don't matter. It's going to happen anyway. All right, Spirit, give me more energy when it pertains to this download that I received pertaining to the Surgeon General, and then the I get surgical with this shit. Denzel Washington training day. Yeah, so we got in for a rude awakening coming out again. Yep. Clarifying this rescuer and wants you back. Okay. So yeah, somebody here is in for a rude awakening, because the reason why this is playing out the way it's playing out for this person And the reading that is going live before this, the one that I posted about their mama tells them what to do, this is connected to that energy, okay? But something is significant here. The reason why it's playing out like this for this person is because, like I said, this person is a lapdog to something bigger, right? Something bigger, and they're afraid of this with this organization, right? So it's somebody that's still trying to get something to play out, to work out in their favor, and God is not having it. Okay, so it's over with. What is this child nature? Yeah, we got fighting over your stability, or fighting over stability, with this fake flexing. All right, Spirit, what's the child nature and the fake flexing? And in that reading that I did before this, I talked about I saw a couple, well, not a couple, but they were arguing like a couple in the dream state. Spirit showed me, but we got no foundation without you. So yes, what did I say? Somebody knows it's a no-go. Like it's everything is failing basically, because it was a plot that crumbled. Okay, it's like a domino effect. Okay, because like I said, it was a situation where there was a handler that was sent in that failed. The handler got handled, okay? And now it's triggering back. Instead of things moving forward for these people, it's going backwards. So whomever, the way Spirit is giving it to me is, whomever sent this person in, being that it's not moving forward, it's moving backward. You know how like Spirit is showing me something being rewind. Right? So it's rewinding itself, and everybody in the line of it, of this being rewind, is under judgment. Okay, so that's how the Spirit is giving me a vision of something being rewind. Okay, yeah, so we got no foundation. These people have no foundation. Possibly they're still fake flexing, okay, or trying to pretend as if they're not getting fucked up by Spirit. Okay, yeah. All right. Let's see. What's this femme fatale and this thug? What is this femme fatale and this thug? I'm also hearing that this femme fatale could definitely be somebody who wanted your power. Okay, somebody here wanted your power. Yeah, so we got 3 cards coming out. We got put their child or children on the chopping block to pay their devil debt. So there's somebody, this thug energy is giving me that handler, right? This thug is connected to this femme fatale that's obsessed with money and power, okay? This individual or individuals, they put their children up on the chopping block to pay their devil debt. Did not mention my entity reading that I did, the king of hell, one of the kings of hell. Supposedly from my research, the king, okay? The one of 7, the top dog, okay? Something is significant here, which, like I told y'all, he rules over lust, power, all of that, right? So yeah, so whoever these people are, they put their children up. This is coming out. This came out in another reading that I did. Spirit is giving me the church reading. Okay, so the church reading could definitely be significant as well. Also, maybe it was another coven reading, not the download man. It was another reading that I did right before the church reading, I think. The next one we got is Busy Bee. Okay, so something is definitely significant here. Somebody could identify with a bee. Okay, like queen bee or some shit like that I'm hearing. Okay, with this busy bee coming out. I'm also picking up the energy of somebody being hard at work at something, right? And then we have on their deathbed. Okay, so whoever this is, they're on their deathbed. This energy just now came out for the reading that I just put out with the mother and the son energy. Okay, all right, Spirit, what's this Prince energy? Prince and rock bottom. What is this Prince energy and rock bottom? I just saw Final Destination type shit. I'm telling you, it's so many people wrapped up in this. People gonna be shocked when I tell you. People gonna be shocked, because it's like when I see, like when Spirit showed me certain things, I just be like, I just shake my head, because I just be like, if you only knew. Like, if you only knew. We got Archangel Metatron. Yes. The recorder. I'm telling you, if you only knew. Weak ass cowards. Archangel Metatron. So this goes back to that when I tell you it was 2 readings I put out, and Archangel Metatron and Weak Ass Cowards came out in both of those readings. Archangel Metatron talking shit. Archangel Metatron can stand on it. Archangel Metatron is saying these are some weak ass cowards. They have no foundation without you. Okay, they're out here still trying to maintain and fake flex, but when I tell you, it is a train wreck. It is a train wreck. It is so embarrassing. Like, it's very embarrassing because, like, I could not, like I've stated before, I wouldn't dare throw my life away like this. Like, literally, I wouldn't dare throw. It's like, and too, what's so sad as well, because you got people who have the money. They are rich out of their hoo-ha, but it wasn't enough for them. They just had to have more, and now they're losing it all. They're losing it all, including some of them even losing their lives. It's never that serious. So at the bottom, we got discovery. Yeah, I'm telling you, what did I say? I just shake my head because it's a lot of things like being discovered. It's a lot of things that's being unveiled and that's unraveling, that's being uncovered, and it's nothing that these people could do about it because there are forces at work that man has no control over, money has no control over, any machines, any corrupted scientific machines or corrupted military machines, they have no control over this. They don't. And we got Archangel Gabriel right behind that. So yes, like a massive judgment call. Judgment call. Yep, 2630. I'm telling y'all. Yep, systems, money, Taurus energy, Virgo energy, investigations, communications. Something is significant here about maybe like weather. Okay, like weather is significant. Yeah, because Gaia's tired of y'all. What is this rescuer? Okay. Clarify this rescuer spirit for this download. So we got a priest, okay? So something is significant here about a priest being involved. This goes back to that church energy I was telling y'all about. Okay, so a priest being involved is significant, okay? What's this wants you back? What's this wants you back? So something could be significant here about you being connected to a priest. We got abuse, but it's a fuck no. This is somebody that abused you. Okay, they want you. What did I say? Thank you, Spirit. Remember I said that this person had some sort of mission to fulfill, right? Somebody here had a contract to fulfill, and the handler ended up getting handled. Okay, something is significant here about this is somebody who abused you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, just point blank, period. They could have even been connected to a priest. Okay, a dark priest, a coven, or something like that. Yeah, and then we got in for a rude awakening. What is in for a rude awakening? So for those of you, Spirit is saying, trust your intuition. Trust what you know. What's this in for a rude awakening when it pertains to this download? Priestess. A high priestess. So something is significant here. From what I'm seeing, this is somebody that's had. This is that couple. This is that couple. A lot of times when we hear priest, we think of somebody in front of a y'all know they got the drape on. You know what I'm saying? Like with the cross on it and all that, or either they got on a fine suit and they in front of a church and they know. The energy that I keep picking up off of this priest and this high priestess, especially I'm getting it's coming through heavy right now, is this is a dark high priest and a dark priest. They are part of a secret society or organization. This priest right here, this priestess is this femme fatale energy. Okay, they got money. They like keeping the needy. Okay, they got money. And they are connected to somebody because Spirit is giving me a flash of a dream download that they showed me. They're connected to someone that was sent in towards you to be a handler. This person is connected to the industry in some way, shape, or form. Okay? That's the messages that's coming through. We got the number 72. We got the number 54. We got the number 71. The number 17, the number 45, the number 27 could be significant as well. Okay. All right, Spirit. What is this child nature? What's this child nature energy? Why is this here? So we got a karmic feminine. And it says on this card, it says a tendency to abuse animals, people, and environment. Yeah, so this is just a code. When I tell you, like I said all the time, careful who y'all praise. We got the number 96 on this card. The number 15, devil energy, toxic, addictions. This person likes to oppress people, suppress people. There's probably somebody that you couldn't even speak up to. This is somebody you can't speak your mind. You cannot be open to this person. This is somebody that looks down on people. Okay? It's a couple of these types of feminines out here. Yeah, but this is that high priestess energy Spirit is telling me. Okay? What is this fake flexing? So whoever this is trying to act as if they're not going through hardships, that they're not going broke. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. What is this fake flexing here? What's this fake flexing here? Lust demon. Yeah, somebody here got a lust demon. They have a lustful attachment to them. Or there's a karmic feminine that's connected to. I'm picking up a couple people. Okay, never mind. Spirit said look at the numbers. Yes, it is a karmic feminine. So 96, 69. This feminine is 69 on this lust card, 96 on this karmic feminine card. Yeah, so this person has a lust demon. They got a lustful attachment. Yep, and I'm picking up the energy that something is significant about this person attaching this to other people. Yep, something about them attaching this to other people is significant. Yeah, possibly somebody that's hitting rock bottom. Yep, this person that has no foundation without you. Like I said, there's somebody that's tied that you came in contact with that's connected to these people. Okay, Spirit could have shown you in the dream state. Okay, what's this no foundation? Achievement in reverse. Achievement came out. Achievement, confusion, and illusion came out in the reading prior to this with the mom and the son. Okay, yeah, something is significant about something not being achievable. Yes, and I mentioned that somebody. In that reading prior to this, I spoke about somebody being confused and delusion because, and they're thinking that something is still achievable, but it's not. It's not. It has failed. Okay, and that's due to spell work, right? That's due to these entity attachment that these people have. That's what they're running off of. Okay, these are entities that are going to go back to where they come from once they finish using your ass. Okay. That's just point blank period when it pertains to these adversaries, okay? So with this achievement coming out in reverse, it says no foundation without you. Unachievable. They know that. They know that. It's dry, okay? A lot of lack is significant. Yes, they're binded to lack, okay? What's this femme fatale? Clarify this femme fatale. And this priest, this dark priest and priestess, they abuse people. Okay, they're very abusive. I'm getting like a bunch of yes men, yes women around these people. Yeah, and that's the problem. We got a karmic masculine. Didn't I say I picked up a masculine that this femme fatale energy is attached to? Yep, somebody who is obsessed with money and power. Okay, so like I said, I'm picking up two different energies. This karmic masculine, internally, and they sick too. Somebody here is sick because I got nauseous. This karmic masculine possesses a dark femme fatale energy, a Queen of Wands in reverse energy, right? And then I'm picking up this person being connected to a femme fatale who is a dark high priestess who is connected to a dark priest, okay? These people are tied into, I keep hearing my guys say industry. They're connected into the industry in some way, shape, or form, okay? Whether it's, it don't matter, some form of entertainment, okay? Something is going on as well with these people's health. Okay, that's why I heard with the download, the original topic at hand, Surgeon General. I get surgical with this shit. Okay, so yeah, something is significant about that. I'm also picking up the energy of people who are so used to doing something, people who are so used to something working in their favor. Okay, So this karmic masculine is this thug energy, because we got the thug card falling right on top of this karmic masculine. Yeah. This is somebody that's in and out and in. And now, are you a thug because you go to jail? No. No. It's all in your character. It is all in your character. Okay? Just bottom line. All right, Spirit, what is this thug energy? Clarify this thug energy for this download that I got. Yes, I cannot, bro. When I tell you, my guys, baby, when I'm piecing my own shit together, I'm telling you I'm piecing my own shit together. We got the Enamor card coming out in reverse. The Enamor card came out in the reading that I did that's already going live, titled with the sun and the mama. And it talked about this masculine, and I posted about it on my community tab. It spoke about this masculine. This is the person that wanted to bully you. This is the person that was sent towards you to bully you, to handle you, okay, to get a spot in the industry, okay? This person can't stand your ass. They got a femme fatale attachment. They don't like women. Point blank period. Point blank period. With the enamored in reverse, cannot stand you, okay? Yeah, something is going on with somebody's health. We got animosity at the bottom. Yep. All right. We got put their child or children on the chopping block to pay their double debt. This same energy came out in the mom and the son reading. Same energy. I got a different card though, but the energy is the same. Yeah. What is this? Put their child or children on the chopping block to pay their double debt. Clarify this. Divination and getting spell work done. They're getting spell work to see if this shit has worked. And I don't know when. They're not going to realize until it's too late that it's not working. Okay? And that's God in God's plan. That's what I just heard. In God's plan. Okay? The number 7 is significant. Possibly they could be learning something about something coming back towards them with the chariot here. The 7 is giving me that with the 70 on the card. And we got 67 up here on the karmic masculine card. So something is traveling back. Okay, because with the chariot, I've been picking up weather. I've been picking up divine mother and father, and it can talk about the police as well. Okay, something could also be significant here about cancer, because Spirit has been giving me that download too about like a cancer diagnosis. Somebody here could be passing away from cancer. Okay, pancreatic cancer I've been seeing. Okay, any of that could be significant. All right. But this person is getting readings done, doing divination or whatever may be. Realizing, seeing that this shit is not working. Okay? Your child and or children, remember to take what resonates, what doesn't, leave it here. But your child and or children are still thriving, and they will continue to thrive. And they will continue to be protected. Just point blank period. Okay? Yeah, I can't make it up. We got divinity and high honor at the bottom. I can't make it up. It's because of who you are, and it's because of who your children are. And that's just plain and simple. Spirit, clarify this, Busy Bee, for this download that I received. What's going on? Jealousy and envy. I can't make it up. And I know exactly who this is. Go refer to the dark high priest. Thank you, Spirit, because Spirit reminded me. The dark high priest and priestess that's in the spotlight, that's hiding. Okay? They're hiding. Because they came for the wrong right one. Yeah, this person is very jealous and they're trying to hide it. We got 18, the moon on this card. Because they're under judgment and they're trying so hard to keep up a facade that everything is still thriving, everything is still working out. No, like I said, I don't give a goddamn how many demonic altars you set up. We got on their deathbed. Now, this energy is taking me back to, in that reading, I picked up, if I'm not mistaken, it was that reading about the dark high priest and high priestess in the spotlight. Okay? There are a lot of other readers, real readers, that they tapped in and they cover this shit that's picking up on their energy. Okay? This person in that reading, it came up that this person has a body double. The original is sick. The original person is sick. Who people are seeing is not the original person. there is a body double. And I'm picking up this same energy with this falling right on top of this jealous and envious and this busy bee. I'm telling y'all. We got family. Something could be significant here about a whole damn family. A whole entire family in emotional pain. Because they targeted the true divine feminine or divine masculine. What is on their deathbed, spirit, for this download that I received? False narrative. Because somebody here wanted to spread some sort of false narrative. Somebody who has an entity attachment. Somebody who's in this energy came out in the mother-son reading. Sure did. It sure did. I'm telling you. These people be thinking they so clever. But like I said, that's exactly why they was sneaking behind your back, collective. If you could follow this message, this is why they were sneaking behind your back. Because all hell was gonna break loose when you woke up. When you woke up. When you regenerated, when you reincarnated, when you stepped into your true divinity, your true power, all hell was going to break loose. As we're seeing it happen. It's unfolding now. Show the hell is. What's this Prince energy? So there's a change here when it pertains to some sort of abundance, trusted, and courthouse and distant future. So something could be significant here about an actual Prince Charming. Okay? Because that's what I heard. Okay? And I'm picking up like Cinderella. So the light attribute is romantic charm, potential for power. So something could be significant here about somebody who knows about these people. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. There's somebody that can be trusted who knows about these people. But like I said, I am picking up Prince, people who sit in prominent positions that are Prince, have that title, okay? Yeah, and that power, something is going on with them as well. But the opposite side of this is something is significant here about an actual Prince energy. And it's just giving Prince Charming, you know what I'm saying? Not like little boy type shit. No. Or immature, I shall say. You know what I'm saying? No, Prince Charming, because we know the whole Cinderella thing, okay? That's what I'm getting. So something is significant here about this person knowing about these people. They know about these people. And this is also going to, okay, so Spirit is giving me another download where there is a dark high priest and a dark high priestess. And then it's you, high priest or high priestess, light. Okay, or you're balanced. I don't even want to say light. Okay, you're someone who is balanced. Okay, that's the energy that I'm picking up. This is you and your counterpart's energy. So there's a change here. Okay, some sort of change, abundance and change. Okay, so there's some sort of change when it pertains to some sort of finances or something like that. And this person is being guided by Archangel Metatron. Okay, yeah. And Archangel Metatron, there is some sort of alternative energy that's coming out when it pertains to this dark coven. Yeah, it's an alternative energy. I always pick up alternative energies off of these divine beings. I always like an alter ego. I really do. So, and that's what I'm picking up right now off of Archangel Metatron. Hold on, y'all, because I'm picking up something deep. Hold on. Okay, y'all, so God's fire could be significant. Okay, something is significant here about God's fire. Okay, yeah, I'm telling y'all, I'm telling you, the darker side, that's what I heard. What's the Archangel? Yeah, Tower and current energy. Yep, awakening. Yes, a Tower and current energy. And somebody is concerned. Somebody is concerned at the fact of you awakening, possibly awakening to your power. Okay? Archangel Metatron could be this Prince energy. I just heard that for some reason. Okay, so that could be significant as well. What's this weak ass coward energy for this download that I received, Spirit? What is this? So we got healer. And we got pathway. So somebody could have thought that you was a weak ass coward, just point blank period, and now they're concerned. Yeah, somebody thought that you was weak, just point blank period. Yep, and like I said, afraid of your awakening. You awakening to your power. Yeah. Yep, and that's just what it is. That's what I'm seeing, something about your strength. And I mentioned that in the beginning of this reading. Yep, somebody is afraid of this. Yep, what's this rock bottom? So we got self-love, ancestors, bondage in reverse. Yeah, so your self-love, your ancestors is what saved you. Saved you, right? Besides source of all things, right? And this bondage, something is significant here about freeing your lineage. Okay, something about some sort of, you freed your lineage. You freed your lineage, you freed yourself. Okay, there was some sort of false narrative about you not being able to achieve something. Okay, whoever this is that has no foundation without you, this person has binded themselves. They binded themselves. All of these individuals that work together, okay, have binded themselves, okay, to this energy that they wanted to be in, this demonic energy, these entities that they were sending, the spirit of lack, the spirit of depression, the spirit of suicide, the spirit of illness, the spirit of death. They have binded themselves to this energy, okay? So that's everything I have for you, collective, when it pertains to this message. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll talk to you in the next one.